Welcome, everyone. I'm Loretta Frank Rowland-Kitley, and I am welcoming you to day 13 of the St. Jude's Challenge for their research hospital for children. So we will do 30 plus minutes of yoga together, and it will include breathing, focus on breathing, stretching, toning, and then some full relaxation at the very end. So let's start by standing up, shaking all of our muscles out. I'm going to change the view just a little bit here. Here we go. Thank you for your patience. And let's start. I'm shaking my muscles out here, loosening things up, moving my hips from side to side. And now we'll take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture. You want your nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and come down again. This time, keep the feet flat on the floor. Keep those abs in tight and bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch up the sides of your body. Smiling never hurt either. Now check that posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep those shoulders back and down as best you can. We're going to warm up from the top to the bottom, but do a quicker one than normal for those of you who know me. Lower the chin to the chest, press it into the chest. Release. Heavy head, roll over to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Feel the stretch up the opposite side of the neck. Back to the center and all the way over to the right. Keeping the head a heavy neck so that you really get a stretch up the opposite side of the neck. In the event you have any neck issues, just roll in the front. If not, jaw closed all the way back into the left shoulder. Turn and go in the opposite direction if you can. And come back to the center front, pressing the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, just turn your head to the side, back and forth. You can look up and down if you choose. Just loosen the head and neck up. And whatever you do on one side of your body, try to do the same on the other. And just move your head, kind of roll the shoulders, loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. And now bring those shoulders up by the ears, as if you have no neck. Arms are relaxed. Reach down, long arms, long neck. Release, reach forward, pull the shoulder blades apart. Arms in the parallel position. And then bring the arms back. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe. Open that chest, and if you want, you can arch back. Release, and then bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Check the posture, staying in the same plane. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side. Again, staying in that same plane. Weight on both feet, as evenly distributed as possible. Abs in tight. Bring that right shoulder back as you reach up, breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to this side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring that left shoulder back as you reach up and look up and breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees, knees over the feet in this Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. I'm going to push out through the glutes as you bend at the hips. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or arch back. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture again, and let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and lower. Hands on the front of your thighs now. Straighten my mat out here a bit. Hands on the front here. Keep the upper arms by the torso so you try not to round the back. Bend at the hips. You can soften the knees if you have to, but you'll get a better hamstring and glute stretch if you keep those legs straight. You don't have to lock the knees though. Head and neck and extension of the spine, abs in tight. Try to lengthen the spine. Make sure your feet are basically tied to the floor in a way so you're nice and stable. Then release the hold and just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity pull you down. Try not to round. Try to keep the legs nice and perpendicular to the floor as best you can. Weight evenly distributed on those legs. If you want, you can rotate the upper body, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Rotating that upper body to the right with the abs in tight. You can have your fingertips anywhere along the right leg or on the floor or blocks. You can come back to the center and do the same on the left side of your body. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Back to the center. And now slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. And as the head comes up, bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side. I like to bend the opposite knee, but you don't have to coming up on that toe. It helps me stretch a bit more, but do what feels good for you. Check that posture again. And let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now just bend your right knee up. Bring it down. Bring your left knee up and down. Now we're going to add a little balance to the mix, just a bit. So if you have issues, stand by something. If not, just make sure you're focusing on a spot that doesn't move and you're on a relatively flat surface. Difficult with carpet, but you have what you have, just like I have what I have. Nice and tall. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring that right knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side and lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front, rotate it to the side, lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up inhaling. Exhale. Let's spread our feet out a bit now. And have your toes pointed outward at about a 45-degree angle, because now stretch to the right. You want the knee over the foot. Up inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left, knee over the foot. Up inhaling. Exhale, right again. This time, if you want, you can reach down toward the floor. You can even reach back, opening to the back. Up inhaling, bring the arms up. Exhale, come to the left in the same manner, reaching toward the floor if you did on the other side, or opening to the back, or both. Up inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Walk the feet in just a bit, toes not quite as pointed forward yet. Bring the arms down, hands on the waist or the hips, and push the hips forward. Roll to the left, roll back, roll to the right, and push forward. Opposite direction, roll right, roll back. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Roll left and forward. Now back to the center, toes out, heels in. So when you bend both knees, I'm going to bring my feet in just a bit. Knees are over the feet, arms in the T position, palms down, abs in tight, palms up, and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in, shake everything out. Move your hips from side to side. And let's do a brief sun salutation. Stand at the front of your mat, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Try to keep those legs as perpendicular to the floor as possible. Abs are in tight, weight on both feet. You can come into Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor or the front of your legs, or bring the palms down beside the feet, or you can also put them on blocks, bending the knees only if you need to. You can keep the knees soft if you need to. Try not to lock them. Now bend the knees enough to slide the left and the right foot back, hip width apart. Hips in the air, up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate the shoulders down from the outside so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Keep those abs in tight and breathe in this downward facing dog. You can always modify on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body and breathe. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. High on those shoulders. Try to make sure the rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Head and neck, an extension of the spine as best you can. Abs in tight, breathing. Engage those muscles. Open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with the left or lower knee on the floor. Have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack each foot on top of the other. Right leg on the top first here. Bring that leg up if you choose. And you may hold it here, or you may also bring that right arm up over the head as an extension of the torso. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable, and then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. You want to be as balanced as possible. Up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Come down on your elbows if you can. Elbows directly under the shoulders, high on the shoulders, into that elbow plank or that low plank. You can always modify by lowering the quads to the floor if you want. Breathing. Now let's open to a side plank here also. Again, you can stack your feet. You can bring one leg on up, the top leg. You can modify by lowering the hip to the floor if you need to. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale, back down to a low plank or elbow plank. And then open to the other side. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Breathing. Again, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale, back down to an elbow plank or a low plank. You may hold it here breathing, or bring the palms up where they were just to check your upper body strength. Then come back down on those elbows and lower the quads and tops of the feet to the floor. Into that elbow cobra, looking up. You can also come into the Sphinx with the palms on the floor in front of you. Stay high on those shoulders. Close the jaw for a better stretch on the neck. Breathing. You may hold it here breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage. Elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just come part way up first. And then all the way up. High on those shoulders, look up and breathe. Then bend the knees enough to plant the toes in the floor behind you. Pick the hips up into the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen. Again, rotate those shoulders down, abs are in tight, lengthen that spine and breathe. Head and neck, an extension of that spine. You can walk the dog if you want, keeping the toes on the floor if you're not modifying on your knees. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor, keeping the abs in tight. And switch up at your own pace, feeling the stretch up the back of the legs. Breathing. Then push both heels down. Then walk your hands towards your feet. I'm bringing my feet a little closer together. You just want them parallel as best you can. And you want your legs as perpendicular to the floor as possible. You can relax the upper body down. Now, what we're going to do is give a little more of a stretch up the back of our legs. So you can place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of your feet and under your shoulders for balance, keeping the abs in nice and tight. Slowly bring the heels up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. One more. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Now just relax the upper body down, abs in tight. And you may round up one vertebra at a time as we did before, or arms at your ears or your sides, flatten the back. If you want, you can bend the knees as you come up, or just slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top with the arms and head. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or arch back. Head and neck, an extension of the spine, looking at the fingertips if you can. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Roll the shoulders back again. Great big circles. Loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Now we're going to do a little shoulder work. And you may get down to the floor if you need to. I'm going to do mine standing. So first, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and bring that arm in under the chin. Again, you can be sitting in a cross-legged half lotus or full lotus posture if you'd like, or any seated posture. Or you can stand like me. Breathe. Release and bring the arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the elbow, pat the back. Bring that left arm up. Put your hand on that right elbow and bring that elbow back behind your head if you can. Just give it a good stretch. Try not to bring the head forward as best you can. You may hold it here with a nice stretch on that shoulder, or if you want more, you can bring that left arm around, walk it up with the palm out, and see if you can grab those fingers or get close to the fingers. Do what works for you. You can also hold a towel or a strap and kind of inch your way towards both hands getting as close together as possible. Breathe. And now release, bringing both arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. And now bring that left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and bring that arm in under the chin. Arm is about as parallel to the floor as possible. You're standing nice and tall. Hips tucked under, shoulders back and down as best you can in this posture. And those abs are definitely in tight. Don't forget to breathe. Now release and bring the arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend that elbow, pat the back. Try not to bring the head back too much. I keep hitting my bun in the back, but that's okay. Bring that right arm up, put the hand on the elbow, bring it back if you can. You don't want to bring that head forward much, if any. Hold it here, or again, bring that right arm back in the back and see if you can find those fingers or get close. Modify if you need to. Breathing. Now release the hold, bringing the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower down. I just turned around to show you what it looked like. You don't need to be turning around. Hopefully you realize that. But shake your arms out, moving your hips from side to side. Do what feels best for you. And now we're going to do some chest expansion, which is really good to open our chest and help our posture also. It's also a very good stretch. I'm going to give you options where you can stretch forward or you can just stay in a standing position. That's why I'm going to go sideways here. So first, clasp your fingers together behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe and open that chest. Keep the head and neck an extension of the spine as best you can. And breathe. And now if you want, take a deep breath in. Exhale, you can arch back. You don't have to, but you may, but keep the jaw closed if you do. Then up inhaling. Exhale, you can just bring the arms up a bit if you want, or stretch forward. Bending at the hips. Lengthen the spine. Relax the head and neck. Arms up high, abs in tight. Breathing. Don't lock the knees. And keep the legs straight and get a nice stretch, but you don't have to lock those knees. Breathing. Just let the head and neck relax. You're not trying to touch anything. You're just breathing. You don't want to round that back any more than you have to. Then slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, either hold it there or again arch back. Breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, we can repeat that with the palms down and out if you'd like. It's a different stretch on the arms and shoulders. Or you can just repeat what we did. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Arch back if you want. You don't have to. Up inhaling. Exhale, stretch forward. If you want, you can stay upright and just keep the chest nicely open. If you come forward, lengthen the spine, arms up high, abs in tight. No stress on the head and neck. Breathing. You can always modify by bending the knees. Just keep those knees over the feet. Up inhaling. Exhale, keep that chest open. Hold it here or arch back if you choose. Up inhaling. Exhale, release, shake everything out. Breathing. We have about run out of time already, so sadly, we're going to take another deep cleansing breath, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. And again, roll the shoulders back. We're starting to cool down and relax our bodies. Breathing. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. And let's get down to the floor. I'm going to get down to the floor without using my hands for support. If you need the support of your hands, feel free to use them. And now I'd like you to sit here on the floor in whatever comfortable position you can find. You can sit cross-legged, half lotus with one foot up on the thigh, or full lotus with both feet up. And look at your arms, because partway through we are going to switch up. Nice and tall. Abs in tight. First, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. When you're relaxing and trying to slow your body down, when you take a deep breath in, try to inhale through the nose and fill the lungs. Let's do that together. Inhale. And then slowly exhale through the mouth, through slightly parted lips. We're going to start relaxing now. And you can stay seated or you can roll down into the corpse posture with the legs straight, the feet flopped out to the sides, arms at your sides, palms up, the shoulders resting down into the surface below you. And you may roll your head from side to side to find the most comfortable position for your head and neck, or you may stay seated as I'm going to. Nice and tall. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and travel to one of your favorite safe places. Your safe place might be a place you frequent in reality or one you only know in your mind. And that's okay. This is a private, safe place. You may be alone or with your favorite person or people. That's totally your choice. If you're not already there, go there now. Your eyes are closed. Take a deep breath into your system. And slowly exhale. Focus first on the hands, the fingers, and the arms. Relax the muscles and release the joints from the tip of the fingertips all the way up through the forearms and elbows and upper arms, and then to the shoulders. Allow those shoulders to rest down if you're lying down. If you're seated, just let them relax down. You're in your safe place. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. The joints are released. Let's work on our torsos now. Our shoulders are relaxed. Focus on the chest, relaxing the sternum area and pecs, as well as the clavicle or collarbone area. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades, relaxing the spinal column between. As you begin to move down your torso, relax the mid part of your back and spine, as well as the diaphragm and rib cage areas. Continuing to move down the torso, relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the obliques along the sides of your body, and relax the lower back and spinal area. Your torso and arms are relaxed. We'll come back to your head and neck later. You're relaxing in your safe place. In the event you're in a seated position, change your legs. Whichever one was on top, put on the bottom, or in front, put in back. If you're lying down, just stay where you are and allow the shoulders to rest down into the surface below you. Now let's move down your legs, relaxing the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing them to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be, in your safe place. Begin to move down the legs, relaxing the quadriceps and the thighs as you release the joints in the knees, the hamstrings up the back of the legs, the shins and the calves, releasing the joints in the ankles, relaxing the feet and toes. All the joints are released in your legs, and all the muscles are relaxed. Your legs and feet are relaxed. Your torso is relaxed. Your arms and hands and shoulders are relaxed. Let's focus now on the neck. So much stress rests on the shoulders and the neck throughout the day. Release that stress. Each time you exhale, just allow the stress to float away, never to return. Relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips and the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears, the eyes and temples. Relax the brow, smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open, thinking healthy, happy thoughts. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. And if you're lying down, bring the knees up and hug them into your chest. If you're seated, just sit nice and tall as you exhale. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, and either roll to the right to sit up if you're lying down, or sit nice and tall in the seated position. No matter what now, you're seated, half lotus, full lotus, cross-legged, or just however it's comfortable for you. Nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you feel better than when we started. I hope you got what you needed. Thank you for joining me on day 13 of the challenge. And I certainly hope that it helps you. So hopefully I will see you again, perhaps on day 14. Thank you so much. Namaste.